Damn it.
Oh, it's
Even better.
I mean, that officially, after the music, was the first thing that kicked off, so. Anywho, I guess a formal introduction, right? Okay. Welcome, all. Welcome to the Dungeoneers of Depravity. My name is Jason Klein, and here are my lovely players, including... Yay! Noel showed up! Thank you, Noel!
I'm seeing is a green square.
Bum bum ba da ba 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 da ba.
But you don't.
Go again.
Here I go again on my own.
I was wondering if that was going to trigger that or not.
But you're
Of
with
course.
4 other people. But you're not on your own.
I will tell you
But
this,
her name's
though.
Sharon.
I am going down the only road I've ever known.
Isn't that what you always do?
Got a big booty, so I call it Big Booty. But her name is Sharon.
Yes, I remember that one.
I like how we've gone to just memes at this point is how we speak. I am arguing with my mic stand as per usual.
Did you just text?
Give it an old skitty pat.
The old skiddity pat. What about the old skibbity wop?
The team
Skitty
said,
Pat Peen.
The ting.
Pat Peen.
The ting, you know. So anyways, last we left
That's the
off...
one with the car mason.
Oh no. Last we left off, our lovely party members had finished helping out some friendly resident giants, and did a little bit of trading. Got them some old quarterstaff +1 and some armor, and managed to make the trader very, very uncomfortable by the name of Atmos, who was like, yeah, I think it's time for me to go.
Yeah, why?
we basically were just like, hey, you want a nuke? And they were like, no, I do not want a nuke.
Convince the trader that you guys are a bunch of terrorists.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll get that bitch a
Basically.
nuke. Bitches love nukes.
Oh God.
Get it for that gender reveal.
Get that bitch a cannon.
Bitches love
Okay, what are these
cannons.
jokes about gender reveal parties? I don't
Okay.
You don't know about this?
follow it
The
ever.
You mean
The current
reveal party
forest
that the entire
fire,
state of
the-
California on fire?
the current forest fire in California was started by a gender reveal party.
The entire fire that's just burning the entire area down. Yes.
The
Was
entire West Coast.
I hope they're
literally middle of the hottest to date in years temperatures. Dry for weeks. Let's blow something up in a dry field, guys. It's a great idea. What could go wrong?
Let's use fireworks.
Like a gender reveal.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Monkey the Bear would be
It's
beating the
napalm.
fuck out of them right
It's
It wasn't supposed to blow up like it did.
Does
It was
napalm
just-
mean boy or girl?
I'm pretty sure it means anarchist. So
now. I'm pretty sure it means Vietnam.
Oh my
I'm
god.
pretty sure it
This
means
was just-
life in prison.
This was the gender reveal party for the Antichrist.
Yeah,
That's exactly what this was.
I mean, 2020's had damn near everything else. Let's just throw the Antichrist into it, guys.
Wait. 2020 started with a fire over in Australia. Maybe we can kill this shit off with it.
That being said, speaking of fire, our party members were last we left them being caught on fire
Second of
by some very dragonish looking creatures that decided to take a decided interest in the boat and the occupants upon it.
Man, Palasyr.
Yeah.
Yes, mainly Palasyr. Palasyr has been lit on fire twice, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Palasyr feels like Cali. Okay. I mean, it's appropriate.
Oh,
sure,
shit,
everything's
I did
burning
not
down.
mean to do that. I'm so sorry, Jack. Are you okay? I just flicked him in the head with a fucking rubber band by accident.
He said he's 18. 18-year-old dog.
Oh,
And
He's alright.
he's abusing him.
oh. So
He-
I have to tell you guys
Oh no.
a very quick, unrelated story about my drive back from my offsite work location today.
Okay.
So, I was on the way back, and there was some construction, and it had one of those signs that wasn't. It was like one of the digital signs where it flashes the lights and it can change the message.
Yes.
And so it pops up, and what it meant to say was caution 4 miles. What it said was caution 4 MILFs. And I was like, how much caution do I really need here? They'll take your money.
Caution, 4 mils. You drove into a very rough part of town, Eric.
Talk 'em up.
Just
Look
4
out for
hot,
the
like
cougars.
35-year-old women with knives. Like,
Oh
Wait, is that
god.
considered a milk
And like
house,
6
35?
kids also with knives.
Mom, I'd like to fuck.
I was
You're a
thinking-
mom.
No, but I was
You
thinking like a milk,
qualify.
like it's like a 40-year-old or something. Not
Wait,
Yeah,
dude.
anyone that's a mom, in theory.
Oh yeah, you guys don't know
stars
yet.
of the show Teen Mom are MILFs.
I mean, they're 12. They're like 12.
Yes.
That's
The 12-year-old. I'm not. I
All of a
can't
sudden,
say-
a meteor came out of the sky and just killed the entire party.
I can't even finish the sentence.
as you
All
should
right,
not.
let's get back to me setting on fire. That's better.
Well,
Better topic.
by the way, Fleck, our party members were kind enough that we all collectively decided when it got back to your turn, we were going to wait until the next time we played for us to resume.
Yeah.
How sweet.
Because we love you. And personally, I like watching your reaction when you fucking fail your rolls. Because it's hilarious.
That
I
is
was
the-
doing pretty bomb diggity last night, so I mean, or last time. I said last night.
I was
I
like,
was like,
last
what were you
night.
doing last night?
He was getting bomb diggy with something, apparently. Which, by the way, Fleck, it is your turn. You've watched Palasyr get set on fire twicey.
I think maybe 3 times, but regardless.
Put them heels, like.
Have we
I've been
determined that this
healed.
little one in front of me that I've been smacking the shit out of is still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's not happy, but he's alive. None of them have died yet. And they're all just roaring collectively at you all.
I kind of don't want to leave this one behind without murdering it.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll take. Hang on, wait. Does my extra attack cost me a key point, or do I get it natural? I get it natural. Fuck yes, my guy. I'll take 2 quarterstaff attacks on the binky boy in front of me.
Woo! Well, you've hit with both. Are you going to take your third free attack as well? Your little bonus attack?
Do I get one without paying a key?
Yeah. You can, as a martial, because it's part of your martial arts, you get
Oh, fucking right. You're right.
you do bonus attack.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna throw that bitch on there.
Bink! You miss horribly.
So much deliberation.
Well, go ahead and roll those 2 attacks there,
He's
Fleck.
like, indecisive.
Yeah. So
One.
I'm picturing Fleck just like whacking him 2
Ah!
times with a quarterstaff. It's like,
Wow.
So this
Wait,
is how
no,
this
that
is
can't be
gonna
right. Have you still not adjusted so you're getting your benefit from your... Oh, wait.
there's no way.
I was gonna
It
say,
is.
I adjusted it last time.
Wait, is your mod only +1 for damage?
No, his
Your Dex mod, right?
Yeah.
That's a nat fail.
He rolled a 1 on both rolls, which is garbage, but he should be getting more than the +1.
Does he only have +1? Well, I mean, yeah, because that's...
Oh, son of a bitch! Hang on.
Did you still not do
No,
this right?
For whatever
the
reason,
quarterstaff is +1.
Well, it's not even
Yeah.
just that. I'm talking about his Dex mod. Like, his Dex mod is...
yeah. All right.
How
We'll try that
much
shit again.
How much did you
Oh, fuck it.
actually do?
I'll just add. Yeah, I had 5 to both, so 7 apiece.
So,
Okay, there we
That's
go.
so much better.
As you hit it, I need you to once again roll a what is it? A dexterity save for me real quick.
Who?
Yep.
Spikey's coming out, doing him a poke.
Oh.
Giving him a poke, and unfortunately you fail and but you still only take 2 damage from that. So you get spiked, it roars at you, but as you take the second strike, you actually knock one of its wings off.
Jesus.
Just fucking yeah.
Well,
No
as you
retreat now, bitch.
you notice as the wing hits the ground, it shrivels into vines and moss as it hits the ground.
We're being attacked by a druid.
Which, Fleck, is there anything else you can do?
No, there's not. Actually.
All right, that brings us to number 4, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is the one boy back here. I believe number 1 was in. Well, no, number 4 is in front of you. That's right, because I went 1, 2, 3, 4. So number 4 is going to try to take a bite at you. It's going to try to go nom at you. Fleck.
Nom.
Does a 14 hit you?
Me?
Yes.
No.
All right, it bites, and you either parry it or you're just like, eh.
It's trying to bite him.
Yes, this one is trying to bite old Flecky boy.
Oh.
Which brings us to number 1. Number 1 is going to attempt to bite Rose. Is what it's going to try to do. Sorry, Rose. It's going to try to. It's going to try to nom you a little bit.
Try.
And if I remember correctly, a 19 will miss you, so you're all good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can check your
Yeah.
character sheet on here. You have to pull up the
I
app.
believe she has 20 AC, if I remember correctly.
Yes, you are absolutely correct.
So yeah, it takes a heckin' concerning bite at you, Danny. And Rose, you kind of lean out of the way as it snaps right in front of your face.
Much
Lean
deflect.
with it, rock with it, lean with it.
Palasyr, it is your go, buddy.
Watch Danny whip and watch her nay.
Watch her whip.
Please no. Please, God, no.
Watch her way and watch her
I
nip
don't
nip.
know what that is, honestly.
Thank God.
I do.
You guys
Stop
gotta
it.
be really quiet. You guys got to be really quiet for Danny's
Technically,
turn.
no.
Palasyr. It's time for you to do something.
I believe I have hexed a boy.
You did hex the boy.
So you know what I'm going to do?
Flip and heck him.
I'm going to
Yes,
heck and
heck.
laser that boy.
You're going to heckin' laser that boy?
You?
Ooh, maybe not.
I think that was a barely miss, I believe. Yeah, that's a barely miss. Sorry, bud.
Why are you even here?
I don't know.
I don't want to hear from you, Rose. You've whiffed twice. You haven't hit once with your mace so far.
I rolled
It's a fluke.
a 6.
Is there anything else you're going to try, Palasyr, or is that it for you, bud?
I'm going to move here.
Alrighty. Which brings us to Dracus number 3. Dracus number 3 is going to go ahead and take a heckin' concerning bite at you again. Rose, let's... And it's going to miss. It's going to hit, but its teeth are just going to scrape against your armor, and it's not going to hurt you at all.
Good thing I got the upgrade.
Yeah. Your
Yeah.
armor has a big scratch on it now.
Which, no, that brings us to you. What are you going to do, buddy?
Concerning.
Has any of them attacked me at all?
Nope.
No? Okay. I know the time it is. 4.
Could you not do that while I'm streaming, dude? Be cool.
Puppet slam on this one right here.
All right.
Y'all know what time it is.
Puppet slam.
Puppet slam.
God damn it.
The bass drop.
You pick up both your hands and you bring your hands swiftly down and just knock this thing across where the wing connects into the shoulder blade.
Oh, that hit?
Oh yeah, you hit him.
Oh.
There's a sweet little spot where you can smack him. And unfortunately Eric keeps missing, so. Alright,
What
you
is
hit
this?
him for
Guy who
6
does the most damage in the party, just airballs all the time.
Right?
I'm a damage character, not a damage per second character. I will hit him eventually.
Null, is there anything you can do?
No.
Alright. Which, Rose, you have watched as, Palasyr's trying to take shots, ineffective. Fleck is just laying into this creature on the side. You watched as the wing came off, and the puppet that's off to your left over here is just beating the other one beside you.
It's a very interesting group of people that you have become associated with.
Yep.
I'm apparently a blind warlock. And we have a puppet man and some sort of giant punching machine.
What we doing?
Chilling at the Holiday Inn.
Why do you like it?
Indeed. So Sacred Flame is that's a saving throw spell.
Do you think they would have a better?
I think it's con based, or Sacred Flame's a dex save. I think they're dexterity. I mean, you be the judge. They're flying flippy creatures.
10,
Yeah, I mean my things aren't
15,
working.
20,
So
25,
I'm gonna use a Sacred
35,
Flame.
40, 45, 50,
So Danny is casting
55.
Sacred Flame at which one?
Show me which one.
This one?
The other one.
Oh, you're gonna Sacred Flame the little one. All right, let's see.
It is a DC 14 saving throw.
I definitely did not. This thing, all of a sudden, you hear it screech as its body lights on white flame. It just flares up all of a sudden.
Ooh. So
Roll.
you need to roll damage to Danis. So you do a heckin' scroll down to Mia.
Yeah.
And then you click this boy.
Why did you do it?
It didn't.
Oh.
So
You do take note as it lights on fire. You note that it seems like the fire is burning more than usual. Like this thing is hurting right now.
it does not
It
like
is.
radiant damage.
It is screeching very loudly.
Yeah, fuck you.
Is there anything else you can do, Dennis?
I guess I can do a heals on
You're using up spell slots every time
wait.
you do that, just so you know.
Yeah, that's okay.
You can. It's just I
I
want to
don't-
make sure you realize what you're doing.
How many do I get?
Click it.
How
Or
many
spells.
spell slots do you have?
Nope. Go over to spell.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go. So you have 2 of these max and 2 currently.
Okay.
You've used
Button. Who's got the button?
so you have lots. Or actually, you've healed me twice for it, haven't you?
Twice.
Yeah. Okay. So you have level 1 spell left, 3 level 2 spell slots, and
No. Much to think about.
I think you've done enough for one turn, unless you want to keep healing
Yeah.
people.
No, I'm good for right now.
Rattle 'em, boys.
All right. Next up, Dracus 2.
All right. Well, oh
Danny
god.
set on a lot of fire.
Yeah.
I'll take a quick pause real quick to show you guys about Raid Shadow Legends. I'm just kidding.
Stop it! All right. Well, this is gonna be a bad. It's gonna be a bad day. So I need this one's gonna get hit too, though. But let's see here. Yeah, this one.
They don't even care. They're friendly fire up in this beat.
Null, Palasyr, and Rose. I need all of you to roll dexterity saves.
For Null's puppet?
No, Null's puppet is just out of range.
Why is Null rolling?
Because Null is in range. It's a cone. It's a 60-foot cone.
Jesus.
That's a big ass cone, dog.
That is a massive cone. So Danny needs a dex save.
Yep. All right. Well,
No.
You don't need one.
Wait, who's that for?
Oh, I thought.
That's for Danny.
Damn it.
This one is for...
oof.
yeah, my dex saves are all really good.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I mean, at least you get a plus
Learn how to do
one.
your own saves.
I was trying to. You took it from me.
All right.
Yeah.
So Null, you're gonna take 6 damage. Everybody else, you're gonna take 13. It's still that lovely necrotic damage that you guys were taking.
Fatality.
So yeah, you see the Dracus open its mouth, inhale, and then once again this burst of green light just fires out. You know, in a wave.
Straight up throwing up on motherfuckers.
I mean,
Palasyr, how you feeling, buddy?
Better than Rose right now.
all right,
Ooh.
Fleck,
Rose
that
is
brings
still
us to you. It's your turn again, buddy. What you gonna do?
You know, oldie but goldie. I'm gonna fucking try to kill this thing and see if I can get over there to help out my friendos. Soon as my mouse decides to cooperate.
Fleck's like, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and beat this thing to death with a stick.
He might actually. That's a hit. That's a hit. That is also a hit.
Thank God.
Big whammy, big whammy, big whammy.
Whoa. Okay. Oh. All right. How you doing it, buddy?
Yay!
I'm thinking about like giving a little
Shoves
1-2
the-
smack and then like lining up like a golf pitch, like a fucking golf swing, and just fucking foreing that motherfucker off the boat.
And then punch him on the way.
Take down his mouth and
All
just
right.
starts banging it against the deck.
You basically pop him once, and the final one, you just haymaker this thing, and it goes flying off the side of the ship, and just it doesn't even make sound as it's falling. Like it was dead the moment you hit it.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean that one is gone. It is gone into the great beyond.
Yay!
Of Vine Heaven.
All right, Fleck, you still do have movement if you would like to move closer to something else.
I am going to step of the wind this bitch for free, and then
Ooh.
move to this bitch for free, and then I get a flurry of blows for free.
Is
because
it
I step of the wind.
is it a reaction or a bonus action?
I believe it's a bonus action. Let me double check.
If it's
I
a
think
bonus
you already
action,
used
you
the
will
bonus
not be able to do that, unfortunately, because your third attack is a bonus action.
Would you mind
Okay,
grabbing
well, shit.
the last one?
But you can still close the distance, so you're potentially giving another target.
It's about to be
Where
my
is
turn.
Okay, hang on. I got.
It is a bonus action. Okay,
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
That
nah,
is,
that's all right.
that is
I
next.
should have kept that in mind and not attacked with the unarmed.
If you hadn't attacked with the unarmed strike, you would have barely not killed it. Barely. Like, with those first two, you dropped him down to 1 HP, literally. Just 1. So if you had done it, it'd be like, well, there's a head that's going nom nom at you.
And remember, it adds your bonus.
Which brings us to Dracus number 4. Dracus number 4 is going to actually break away from Rose over here, and it's going to take a rush at Null.
Wait, opportunity attack?
You do get an opportunity attack against him.
Smack it!
Kick his ass!
Character sheet.
There's a bird. Kick its ass.
Hell.
No.
No!
I saw a bird.
All these squares make a circle.
Nope.
All these
There's
squares
like
make
a circle.
Corin, I
Tommy,
need you to
tell
tell
me
me
I
I
can-
can leave whenever I want.
Oh,
Mr.
sorry.
Buffo, you can
Rose,
leave
you take
whenever
a
you
swing,
want.
but just whiff by it as it flies away from you.
I need a battle mace.
And it's
Fine, we're all retarded.
it's gonna take a as it comes down, Null. It is going to take a. I'm hoping you dodge this because otherwise this might suck a little bit for you. Oh, does a 22 hit you?
A little bit, just a little bit.
Well, make a dexterity save first off.
That's
Making
what
more
I'm good
I
at.
know.
Hey!
Okay,
Hey.
you take 6 damage. I was about to say 16 and watch you die. No,
Yo,
you take
got an 8 dex mod?
yeah. No,
Oh, sorry. It's supposed to be proficiency, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take.
Shit. So you got a.
Basically, it dives out of the air and just slams into you. You take 6 damage, but you're able to hold your footing. Like, this was going to knock you prone is what was going to happen.
You said 16. I was gonna say, oh my God, I'm glad.
Sorry about the heart attack there. Which brings us, Palasyr. You watched as you saw Fleck knock one off the boat and just go flying into the air. And you saw one rise up into the air and go diving and just slams into Null.
So Palasyr up to this point has been like subconsciously worried about hitting his allies, and then he's like, wait, I'm fucking evil. And he's gonna take a shot at the one next to Null without being concerned for Null.
Okay. What are you doing?
Like, God bless us.
Yes, that is my excuse.
I'm evil.
I'm fucking evil. Wow, look at that. You hit him. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
That's all it was.
You
That's all it
actually took, just
That's
like
so
you
funny.
saw earlier, it actually ends up taking, instead of a wing, it takes a leg off of the one that's beside Law. And it just kind of, it stumbles down onto its wings. It's holding itself up by its wings and its other leg, and it roars at you. And the same thing happens. The leg fall. Oh, you're also going to knock it back? All right. It grabs hold of the cannon and steadies itself. But you notice, once again, the part that came off of it shrivels up into these kind of brownish vines and moss.
Eat.
Which, Palasyr, is there anything else you can do?
I am going to back up because this thing seems upset with me.
I would say so.
Hide.
That boy flames.
Can I kind of position myself behind this thing?
Sure.
I'm like, all right, don't move the cannon.
Cannon sweeps away, knocks you off.
Palasyr, make a death save.
Retract the cannon.
Which brings us to Dracus number 3. It's a little angry at you, Rose. It's seen people getting lit on fire, and it's not too happy.
You lit my cousin.
And once again, like it
fire.
tries to take a bite, and it just kind of bounces off your armor. So that's literally all it can do. And let's see. Oh, that's not good for next turn.
One of the benefits of having big, thick titties.
No, it is your go, buddy.
Alright.
This bitch is flanked.
Forever.
This bitch was flanked.
Make save. I don't think
Okay. Puppet. Gonna do cure wounds on Rose.
Ooh.
Cure to the woundest.
Cure to the wandus.
Cure the woundest.
All right. How much you healing for, Null? With your Healy puppet.
Ooh, 12.
Nice.
Brought to you by Bots Fruit Snacks. Unofficial official sponsor.
Give yourself 12. I thought you were excited about gaining health, and it was fruit snacks.
I saw what she was looking at. I was like, no, it's definitely the fruit snacks. I know what that look is.
HP isn't nothing. And then
Fruit Snack promoted.
What you gonna do?
stab
Fruit snack.
dragon or
Yeah.
wyvern, whatever this thing is.
Dracus.
Dracus. I'm gonna stab it.
You want to stab it? All right, go ahead, try to stab it.
Okay.
Holy
Damn!
shit!
Oh.
All right. So no, you know how you remember how I do criticals, right?
No,
I think so.
One of them is just max damage, and then the other one is whatever you roll. So just go ahead and just roll your regular attack, and then we'll add it to whatever your max is.
Okay.
Big smack my bitch up way.
What the? Oh, okay.
Roll your damage. Ho! Ho!
Roll you
So
damn man.
you almost got max damage in total, is what you did then. Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Have
All
a
right.
seed,
I,
bitch.
you cut its wing off, and it like stumbles to the ground. It's lying there, and it's angry.
I'ma name you Stumpy.
No, I want you to do a history check real quick.
A history check?
Yeah.
He's Sherlock Holmes in it.
Well, no, there's a reason. Because this is one of the bigger ones. You would recall that the vines that fell off the wing of this one have flowers on them, and you remember you've seen these flowers, but you can't quite remember where.
These flowers are familiar.
Yep. Is there anything else you can do, Noel? You have gone silent, Noel. We can't hear you.
Oh,
There we go. Rose, it is your go.
Yes, I Something happened and now I'm having trouble hearing.
Hmm.
Yeah, well,
I just
yeah.
dropped out a little earlier, like a couple of seconds ago. I just dropped, or like everybody went quiet, so I actually dropped out and relogged in.
I can hear you with it to my ear. It's just not on speakerphone. Hang on.
There we go.
Hang on.
I'm not sure what happened, but
The team
He's-
goes.
not dead yet. Close, but not quite.
It's trying to take a turn.
This is not the attack I was looking for.
This was ass in the camera.
Or was it?
I was looking for assault, not sexual assault, Eric. Stop it.
This deals damage to their heart.
Do I hit this?
That deals damage to my eyes.
We're fine.
Then yes, click it.
I should have gone and got pushed.
Well, first off, if you're using Sacred Flame, I need to know so I can roll to see if I actually take the damage. Or,
Yes.
oh yeah, if I
So
take...
It's a DC 14 deck save.
It got exactly 14.
So it's a.
Guy goes to the roller.
Wait, to him?
It was the
I'm
roller.
that's
Did
me.
you roll
That's me.
anything?
I'm the roller.
You did hit a button. That's fair.
Sorry. Is there anything else you would like to do, Rose, or is that it for your turn? It was a nice attempt.
Twas. These things appear fairly dexterous, though, so it's tough landing that. You might want to figure out if anything else you can do that does radiant damage, like maybe your sacred weapon.
I have a sacred weapon.
Hint, 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 hint.
I have a
Wink.
sacred weapon. Fuck.
Oh no! I heard DJ laugh, and he has no. Wait, we're level 5. When did this happen?
You know what? That's not even nice. Okay, that's not nice.
I have that recorded from both when I announced it and when you realized it finally.
So, yes, you have a sacred weapon.
Can I do that after I just did that?
No.
No, you
No,
can't.
you cannot.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you can't.
Now, if you had already summoned it, I would allow it because it is a bonus attack with it. But unfortunately, you did not declare it beforehand. Sorry.
Sad face.
Such sad face. Sad fish is sad face for you.
Oh, spiritual weapon. That's called.
Either way. Hey, wiggle fingers. Are we do?
She doesn't have anything else to do except.
All right.
You want to?
I'm about to say,
I don't know if anybody needs heals. Do they need
You
it?
can ask.
Who needs heals?
Rose is yelling who needs heals over the deck.
I'm good.
Palasyr can't hear you. He is hiding behind a gun.
Fuck
Because
it.
this is America.
Because this is a.
Oh my god. What have I done?
I stand with my gun.
All right, we're just going to go ahead and go to Dracus number 2 since we've apparently reached the end of that. Dracus number 2. It's going to take a bite at Fweck.
Booties.
Bootis. Buptis. I'm going to assume that a 13 does not hit you, Fweck.
Does not.
All right, which, by the way, Fweck, that's your go.
Whack, heads
Dodge
up.
and
You're
snack.
flanking it. You are flanking.
They're having a
Said-
great time.
Oh, yeah.
Because they like
You're
scream.
right.
Toothpicks.
Damn. 14 hit.
A 14 will barely whiff it.
What about a 20?
A-
Fucking
A
9.
nat 20 will, I for some reason feel like hit it. You gotta take,
Fuck it. I'll take my unarmed strike.
and
it doesn't hit.
yeah, you whiff. But you got a critical, so go ahead, roll your attack, and we'll go ahead, max damage plus your, whatever your roll is. So let's see what happens.
Crit.
He crit.
Heyo.
Oh, 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 God. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but your crits are like a little out of control.
Save some for the rest of us.
So you punch through this thing and you pull. By the way, I do need you to make a dex. I need you to make a dex save. By the way.
Uh-oh, the glasses are coming off.
I can't see.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dirty.
What?
Oh, what?
Oh, he rolled at advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, he rolled a
I'm about
9 first, though.
So-
I was about to say, like, bro,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So I like how you rolled like almost a nat 20 and then you rolled a 1.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So let's
I'm gonna
see.
go ahead and. Can I gift it that bad bitch?
You can gift it that bad bitch.
I'm gonna gift it that bad bitch.
Without advantage.
Yeah, I
Yes.
got it. I changed it back.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Once again, after you hit, you pull the weapon back as the spikes lance out at you and try to stick into your arm.
bitch.
You're getting used to being stabbed at with spiky spikes.
Little bit.
Has he not done the
Which brings us to Dracus number 4. Null, it's gonna take a snap at you. It's gonna take a bite. Does a 19 hit you? Alrighty. Let's see here. Oof! It does 8 damage to you, Null.
Oh, dude. Well,
You suck.
Which brings us to Palasyr. It's your go, buddy.
All right. Palasyr is going to take a couple steps to the right here and shoots him a laser at that same thick boy.
I wish thick boy. This thick boy?
The one that you're
The
fighting.
thick boy that's
Doesn't
like-
matter. You have successfully managed to miss the Dracus.
Why am I roll? Like, it's single digits.
Oh wait, are you
Fucking
attacking the
single
one
digits
that we
every
got
time.
flanked? Or...
Just skip
No.
me from now on.
No. He was hitting this one.
It's because you're hiding behind the cannon.
It's trying to attack you, Rose. I'm sorry, but it's taking a bite at you. And
Nah.
actually, I'm guessing a 24 will hit you.
I'm up. They see me. I'm down.
Just a tad.
It can't kind of.
You take 7 damage.
Ow.
Which brings us to Null. It is your go, buddy boy.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Rose, how you feeling? Do you need another heal?
She is at 25 health. So she's at about half. She's not yet bloodied, but it is very close.
I
I am uncomfortable.
Why you always lying?
Or
I don't lie.
I'm gonna move my puppet behind this one.
Okay.
To get that advantageous.
What
Well-
kind of equipment is this puppet rocking?
Huh?
What?
What?
We decided that this puppet was anatomically correct.
No, we did not. What you doing?
I am.
Pooper slam?
You are going to hit the bow of the ship.
Fucking biffed it.
Are you doing anything else, Null?
I want to use my luck. I want to re-roll that.
Oh,
If there's anything that
I don't.
there we go. All right, roll for damage. So as you're about to whiff, your puppet swings its arms back around and pops it across the back.
He said, "Psych, bitch."
Right in the kidneys.
What?
Go on. He's trying to rabbit punch him.
Right in the vine kidney.
The vine kidney.
it's a pooper
All
slam.
right. Nice. And with
Yeah,
that,
right,
as
let's
you
go with it.
slam it, it crumbles into a series of vines and more of the flowers you saw before.
I'm just picturing the puppet coming up behind this thing and just going, and just falling and smashing.
Is it dead?
Oh, it's very dead. It is hilarious.
Oh, that's exactly what it did. It just falls on top of it.
Boom.
It rolled up behind and said, everyone do the flop.
Where's Dracus number 3? All right, Dracus number 3 is gone.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that brings us. Null, are you gonna do anything else, or is that it for you, buddy?
That's it.
All right, Rose, you are up.
Let's actually do something.
A cleric by any other name.
The cleric is staring hardcore at Fleck, who's just.
I was putting on Julie.
I'm aware.
Okay, good.
Fuck you, buddy.
Built a weapon?
So, I don't know where you're getting your spiritual weapon. It gave it to you. It is under your attacks and spellcasting. I just don't know how it's there. Is it an actual spell
Yes.
that you have to cast?
Yes, it is.
Where
Yeah,
is
right
it?
here.
You have too many spells.
Under
Oh, it's a
level.
second level spell.
Yeah.
You want to cast it and start smashing shit? You want to heal yourself? What do you want to do?
I want to kill you, motherfucker.
Do you want to do it with spiritual weapon, or do you want to keep eating them with stick?
Well, my stick's not working, so I'm going to use special weapon.
You sound so adorable.
Shut
My
up.
stick works.
Did we tell any of our viewers why Danny talks like Home
It's-
Runner now?
Oh, I was going to say Elmer Fudd, but okay.
I had oil surgery.
She's hunting
Oh.
rabbits.
guys, hold on. Wait. Pause. Marriage. Holy matrimony. I had to get it out of my system. I just had to get. All right. No, seriously though, what are you doing?
No. fuck
I'm
you.
going to start bringing timers with me, and I'm going to start skipping turns if we don't make decisions, y'all.
Fine. Holy phone. Alright, I'm going to do the. Where is it?
It's a second level. You guys be very quiet.
Fucking hate.
Click it.
Click it.
That should populate it.
Nice!
Ready.
Holy shit! All right, take a swinging at that thing.
She didn't even need advantage.
Roll that damage.
What level are you casting it at? 2, or are you gonna upgrade it to 3?
Ooh, let me upgrade it.
You're casting it at level 3? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fuck him. I haven't hit shit this round.
Oh, it's a force weapon.
It is a full.
You
Well,
not
yeah.
Let me
Well,
look at this.
fucking
It's-
I'm gonna read this spell real quick.
I don't think it's a force weapon. I think it's just a magic weapon, is what it is. Or is it radiant? Yeah, check this real quick because I'm not
I
sure.
am looking. It is a
I
bonus
got you.
action, first of all.
Yes, it's a bonus action.
I didn't know
You
that.
create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration until you cast it again. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon some more and hit with it.
It's a pretty fanciful weapon, let me tell you. It's actually a really cool ability.
Clerics of deities who are associated with a particular weapon, as Saint Cuthbert is known for his mace and Thor for his hammer, make the spell's effect resemble that weapon. So your spiritual weapon looks like... What do you want it to look like?
a map.
It just looks like one of those big ship's wheels. It just comes in and just whacks people in the head.
I was about to say,
I
you can make it. You can make it look however you want. That's what you're
And
stuck
he's
with,
making it
though.
look like the moon.
It's gonna be great until you guys come across werewolves.
You can attack on top of that.
Fuck.
awesome.
If you like.
What's
Actually,
saying?
it's really cool. Bonus attacks. Cool. You're already in. So are you going to hit it with your mace as well, or you cast a spell?
I can try Sacred Flame again.
You could try to.
I'm not expecting.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Pause that for a second. You attacked. You summoned it, correct?
Yes.
To summon it's a bonus action.
Yep.
You attacked with it too, correct?
Yes.
Yo, why don't you fucking
That's a
Wait,
spell attack.
It says when you summon it, you can make the attack immediately. Let me
Okay.
double check. Actually, we can all double check.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we can't. It won't let me
Why
put
don't you
it back
link?
because it's
What the fuck?
back. All right, let's see. When you cast a spell, you can make a spell attack against the creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, they take force damage. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon. So the cast is a bonus. I think you're right. The way it's worded is very strange.
It's your fault. I didn't do it.
Very clearly my fault.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say that probably uses up her action to swing with it.
Yes,
Do I-
actually no, because no, that's correct because it's one bonus action to cast it, and then you have to make a spell attack in order to attack with it.
Mm-hmm. Which you
So
crit.
yes,
Well, why don't dogs blink?
so yeah, that would be it for it then. If you had already cast it, you could have made a spell attack and then done a bonus action, but since you cast it this turn, you only get that one attack with it.
Okay.
Neat.
So yeah, next time cast it at the beginning of the battle, and then you can use it for all sorts of fun things.
For the whole battle?
I think it lasts for 1 minute, if I remember, which is 10
yeah.
rounds.
When you hit with it, it uses your.
Yeah. But you can still use a bonus action, which can be a cantrip as long as it's a bonus action.
Can be a cunt.
I don't like you right now, Aaron. I don't like you at all. But either way, with that damage you did, it's looking really, really almost dead. It is pieces of it are hanging off, and the pieces that are hanging off are turning from flesh into vine. So it's rough.
Palasyr's like, did she just hit someone with the moon?
However,
with the moon.
Dracus 2, which way is he gonna point? He's going to point straight at the one that beat it. So,
Beat it.
Rose,
You did roll with advantage, so that's the funny part.
it's gonna go ahead, open its mouth, and you're gonna be just bathed in wonderful fire again. So go ahead, make a dexterity roll for me as far as a dexterity save.
Who's rolling the save?
Danny is.
Oh, okay.
Rose.
Roseanne.
Oh, that's not good.
Still a hoe.
Roll a crit. Fucking crit it.
God.
Hit core.
What is it?
Hit core. You're under spell.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Then you want to roll your save.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Dex.
Take it away, Jack.
There we
All right,
go.
fuck you then.
You take 15 damage, Rose.
Danny.
Ouch.
Your body is just bathed in green, white flame, and you just feel life
Don't worry,
draining
Quill.
out of
I can
you as
take
it
it.
happens. He can't take it.
Quill, I can take it.
Fleck, it is your go, buddy. Are you gonna save your friend? Are you gonna be Captain Save-A-Ho over here? Is that what's happening?
I'm gonna save
Simp it, man. Go full simp.
Oh my god! Wow. That's definitely a schmackin'. That is also a schmackin'. And thirdly, it's a schmackin'.
God damn.
And also a schmack.
Yeah.
So, by the way, don't even roll damage.
Oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing to this thing?
Fucking, I'm eat-moning him. I'm fucking.
You,
last hit,
as you are beating this thing to the ground, you just feel it at each hit. It's pieces of it are just giving. Your fists are steadily going farther and farther, and by the time you deliver that final strike, which you hit the actual ship, you realize that you're just beating these flower-covered vines on the ground, and it's
like a gorilla until it gets.
It is hillaciously dead.
You're just Donkey Kong smashing the ground at
Yes,
this point.
pretty much.
Waka 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 woo! Donkey Kong.
Which makes it Dracus number 2 has now expired.
Kind of a lot.
Dracus number 4, I have to check something, and you are very lucky, Null. And it's gonna take a heckin' bite at you again.
Okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be a miss because I rolled a 10, so I know that's not gonna hit you.
Yeah.
All right, which brings us to Palasyr.
All right, time for another terrible roll from Palasyr.
I'm up. They see me. I'm down.
He trips. He falls overboard. He screams. He dies. That is a hit, Palasyr.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice, clean.
How you gonna do this, buddy?
I'm blasting it clean off the ship.
You blast it, it flies backward and just splatters in like pieces of the vine hit against the cannon and drag across the ship. But yeah, it's very, very dead.
I
And
gained
that
temporary
bitch in
hit
tomato
points
case.
now
Oh.
that I don't need them anymore.
And with that, guys, we are out of combat.
Yeah.
How do I heal?
The same
Probably
way
a
you would
West.
heal in combat.
I can
Or we
just-
can attempt to rest, which is probably what we will try to do.
I want
Yes.
all of you to roll perception real quick.
God, no.
Mother.
No.
Fuck. No.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Fuck.
fuck.
No,
You
you
are
are
with it, man.
you are very, very tired.
Yo,
I'm not-
don't do this.
I'm not gonna waste a luck roll on that. That's just
All right. So it
This is
didn't have to be
insane.
like super. That's the like no. I guess because you're just very tired after dealing with that, you don't notice. However, the rest of you notice, which even whoever is this is Palasyr or Rose. I'm
Mine's
not
the
sure.
first roll. Rose
Okay.
is the bottom roll.
All of you notice. You hear something speaking. It's just a whisper at first. You can't tell the words at first. What are you doing? You just hear a voice. And it's coming from the vines on the ground. Fleck, there's a pile in front of you. And then, yeah. Palasyr, actually, no, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't notice. The others would definitely notice, except Null, though.
Can I like sweep them off the side of the ship with my stick?
Just nope. Just kind of.
I mean, you can start trying to poke at it if you want to.
Shuffleboard them off.
Yeah.
Fleck, as you touch the vines, you notice the flowers begin to bloom, and as they bloom, there are eyes staring at you.
Unsettling.
Nope.
Ship, shoot the ship.
Sacred flame.
And now
Oh,
the voice has gotten loud enough. Now, Null, you can hear it. Palasyr, you still don't quite. You're starting to hear the whisper. You hear as follows. Fleck.
Ship initiate self-destruct sequence.
No.
Kill it with
A
fire.
new one. And then the warlock. What was
so
the name?
what now?
Palasyr.
Why does it know your fucking names?
It knows your name
Don't keep
too.
dragging.
Doesn't know my
It said
name.
null. Did it say
It
Fleck?
said Fleck first.
Yeah, it said
Yeah.
Fred.
I thought it said null first.
No.
Looks around. Go. You see the eyes look around, and you hear it go. There was another before.
Oh, this is it. Shoot in the eye.
So what are you guys doing? It's talking.
Palasyr hears whispers, so he's going to start walking over to where he can hear better.
You see the eyes. You see the flowers, and the eyes are looking at you.
Palasyr's like, oh,
I'm
cool.
kind of freaked out. Can I like hike it off the boat?
I mean,
Yeah, I was already ready for sacred flame.
it's a bunch of vines. Like it's a pile, but they're kind of scattered, and all of the major ones do have these eyes and flowers.
I'm, it, dude. I'm
That's
talking
dope.
full like Pele, foot under the ball,
All right.
cupping it, and
So-
forking it.
Palasyr
Fleck is kicking it off, like as much as he can. There's still pieces on the ship, and it's still blinking at you guys. Null, what are you doing while this is happening?
Hit the flower.
I want to try to see if I can roll higher to, like, since you said I seen these before, I want to know if
Actually, I need everybody except Rose to make a history check, except you, Null. You're scratching your head. I'm not going to let you do it yet.
Wait a fucking...
Fleck,
All right, Fleck.
you have a flashback. You remember, you can smell, and Eric, you guys all of a sudden remember the smell of rot. And you remember being in a cave and a wall animating to the creature.
Yep.
Kill it!
Yeah, what was this all about?
Rose is lost. Rose doesn't have a clue what is going on.
I want to.
Wait,
And
visibly become enraged.
no, make an insight check real quick.
Insight. I can do that.
Palasyr's like, wait. I want to keep one of the eyes.
No.
No.
What a 22 insight.
Yes. It hits you like a hammer, the memory all of a sudden. It just comes back at once. Because you notice, you see the look of recognition on Palasyr and Fleck's face, and it just all of a sudden comes back to you immediately.
I'm pissed.
Nom.
Fleck is pissed.
Napalm.
Palasyr is not pissed. He is more curious because now this thing's talking to us.
Okay.
Shit, call Dargo. Tell him the thing that killed Kemp is on the deck.
Do not do that. Do not do
Call
that.
Dargo! Dargo!
Oh, no.
Fleck is yelling Dargo.
You can hear through the comm in your ear, I'm on my way.
Yeah!
Uh-oh.
We're gonna kick this thing's ass.
Palasyr's just like, God damn it, can we not get 1 minute to study this thing without you fucking...
No!
Palasyr's gonna lean down and look into the eye. And
Kill Kemp.
What is your goal?
Unification.
Nah, fuck that, you hive mind piece of shit.
Yeah, it's Halo all over again.
What are you, the Borg? Get out of here.
Fucking
Resistance
unity.
is futile.
As the doors open, by the way, you guys hear the doors that lead below open, and as they open, you see Dargo striding out. The rapier you've seen in his hand before is glowing white, and he is just walking with purpose. By the way, Palasyr, because of your knowledge of like exploring everything, you recognize immediately, based on the fact he has all of these veins that are now popping out of his neck and his eyes have gone jet black, Dargo is experiencing what is known as the blood rage that orcs and half-orcs are known to experience.
Huh. Palasyr is going to get the ever-living fuck out of his way.
Fleck's vibing with it.
He is going to grab one of the eyes.
Sleight of hand.
You know how good his dexterity is. Let's see.
Oh, I know.
Is going to
do it. Don't you fucking nail this. Don't you dare fucking nail this.
Rose, roll a perception roll. Fleck and Null, based on where you are, you wouldn't know. I'm going to say you're probably not looking at him, but Rose would be looking in the direction of Palasyr.
I'm going to put
Dargo think him try to palm it.
Actually, you know, that's a good... No, Dargo would be more focused on the pile of shit that Fleck is trying to, like, get off! Off!
because
oh, yeah, Rose, you notice, you see him, like, he kind of leans down a little bit, and he tries to palm it up into the sleeve of his shirt.
I just see Dargo just, like, leans down and, like, nope. It, like, smacks his hand with the scimitar.
Well,
I mean, that shit on fire with sacred flame.
Hand.
Kill it.
What are you doing? Like, Rose, you saw it. What are you doing?
Is he already grabbed it?
Oh, he's got it in his hand. He's trying to sneak it up his sleeve right now.
He's trying to
This is all out
sneak
of
it.
character because Fleck doesn't know,
Yeah.
but murdered him.
I'd be like, I charge him and tackle him.
Oh, God.
All right,
I'm on
move.
the edge
Go
of-
ahead.
This is the best plan.
She doesn't even know what's going on.
I don't know.
It's like...
So, are you... Okay, hold on. Rose, are you trying to shoulder tackle him or just bum rush him to the ground?
No, it's like office linebacker, just...
Full fucking horizontal dog.
I need... Oh, God.
Broken ribs and everything. Like
Rose,
Rose,
Rose, I need you to make a strength roll, and Eric, Palasyr. Oh, ooh.
Bye, bitch. I hope you fall off the edge of the ship.
Better.
Where did you go, Eric? Where did you go?
Behind Dargo, about 10 feet.
Well, in that case,
Probably still a good idea.
let's see here. Dargo by this point would be probably right about here, meaning you go. Well, you don't end up quite behind
I
him.
would end up like kind of next to him as he's
Yeah.
storming forward.
Yeah, he's
So
not paying
I'm gonna
any
make it,
attention to you whatsoever.
I'm gonna make it here instead.
Okay.
You stepping bastard.
All right. Well, yeah, Rose, you end up in front of the cannon, like you bounce slightly off of it. You're like, what the?
Is it good?
Out of character. If this causes a strife, fuck Palasyr.
All right, guys.
All Palasyr does is love, and all you guys do is.
All right. Dargo is now here. Fleck, are you still trying to push it towards the edge?
So, a bunch of mist.
I'm
just
pushing.
around
So yeah, I'm I'm trying to just kick off as
All
much
right.
as that I can.
I would say
I was trying to get this part with the
I would
eye.
say you've got about here. You've got it towards the edge, but you're not quite there yet because you're doing this with a staff. So you're like, eh.
Not a
A plus
broom.
one staff. A plus one staff.
So, anyways,
Wait, no. Why are you going?
Bye, bitch.
No.
You tried to tackle me off the edge of the ship,
No, I'm just
Bye,
attacking the
bitch.
ground.
and I tell him.
Flex still has no idea
you
what's
told
going
Okay.
on. He just knows
You
that
could
this
try.
thing
inner argument stuff here. All right. I'm gonna go in this order real quick because this is a lot going on at once right now. No,
Yes.
what are you doing? You see Palasyr. You see this murderous intent Dargo, who you've always seen kind of jovial, and aside from the time he got pissed at Palasyr and punched him in the face,
No sin.
you haven't
Usable. Very
you haven't
usable.
seen him this angry ever. Well, no, probably when Kimp got eaten. That probably was pretty
Yeah.
damn close to it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see.
Mosey the
Make
fuck
sure-
out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make sure nothing else is coming to
I'm gonna
eat us.
eat.
I
I'm gonna
see
go
his
polish
face.
this part of the deck over
So
here.
you're just like nope.
I saw him. I saw Rose tackle Palasyr, and I'm like, you know what? This-
Well, try. She
try.
Yeah,
I missed-
he
I'ma
Misty
go-
stepped away.
I'm gonna make sure nothing else is coming to.
So no, you're basically you run to the front. You're like looking around, like oh, look at that, clear skies.
look.
Y'all said this isn't where I
You would
put
be very
the car.
confused with the fact that I just.
Fleck, you have
Something
gotten
that
you.
doesn't have-
So on that note, we go to Fleck. Fleck, you have gotten for the most part, aside from a couple spare vines here and there, you've got the big bulk of it. You've got right up to the ledge. What are you doing? Uh-oh. What happened?
Fleck.
Fleck, we couldn't hear you, buddy.
His Wi-Fi or his
I don't
Discord.
think he can hear us.
Ah, crap.
He said, yeah.
Just type it in.
Oh, we can't hear
Type,
him.
buddy. Type for me, my friend.
We believe in you. Squeeze your tits together a little bit. I wanted to see if he could hear me.
Oh, he can hear you. I know he can
Yeah.
hear you. We just can't hear him right now because technical diff. The level of anger.
Sorry, my
There
brother
we go.
fucking called me.
Ah, okay.
That'll do it.
So,
And
Any-
he called me and it interrupted the Discord.
ah,
So what's
okay.
up?
I've said it was your turn at this point. You have gotten the main bulk, aside from a couple, random vines on the ground. You've gotten the main bulk of this to the edge of the ship. What are you doing?
I'm not gonna go back over there because I am pissed. Obviously, not as clearly pissed as Dargo, but I am pretty pissed. So, I guess I'll turn to face the area that Dargo's about to charge or whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever he's about to do.
All right.
Yeah, whatever he's about to do, I'm gonna turn to face and see what he does. I'll have his back. Not that he needs it.
All right. Palasyr, since you're beside Rose in terms of on screen, what are you doing, buddy?
Palasyr is walking down steps to the below deck because he doesn't like being touched.
All right, then you head into the doors.
Would I have seen him head down that way?
That is a good question. 'Cause you were still
Roll a perception to see if you notice where he is.
Moving.
No.
Stop moving.
No.
Fuck you. I'm out this piece.
Character and out of character.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-dee. You notice that he is walked through the doors.
Okay,
Yeah, you probably see the doors like closing, and you're like, "Son of a bitch!"
Pretty much.
I'm gonna go after him.
All right, are you gonna like walk your happy ass over there, or are you gonna be sprinting?
As soon as I
All right.
It's gonna be whole person.
She's gonna try and use whole
15,
person
20,
on me whenever
25,
she gets
30,
me back inside.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can make it to right about here.
Can I roll perception to see?
Right here.
Pick up what's
Right
going on,
here.
and then cast Long Strider
There you
on Rose.
All right, and this comes to Dargo, who, as he comes across each vine, he starts just slashing at, which ignites it immediately and disappears.
He's got a lightsaber.
I mean, it's a glowing rapier. It is glowing bright white.
That is what a lightsaber is.
So yeah, he's just, as he comes across each piece, he is just, and it turns into dust and smoke and disappears.
Are any of the eyes still on the bridge, like, noticing him? Or on the deck noticing him?
Oh, they're looking at him, but it's not talking right now. It's just looking at him. And you, and everyone else. Like, there's still quite a few eyes.
Yes.
Which brings us back to...
figure out what it is?
Null, are you doing anything, or are you still just looking at the...
No, what would I use to try to figure out, like, what exactly it is? Is that, like, nature, or...
You would use Arcana.
Investigation? Oh. Okay, I guess I'll hear where the bulk of it is.
All right. Because Flex still has not pushed off the edge.
14?
You would recognize your skin goes cold because you recognize that this is aberrant magic.
Oh, God. It's just like the freaking large woman. Or wait, not the large woman. I've seen aberrant magic before. Recently. I'm trying to remember where it was.
All right, Fleck, what are you doing, buddy? You see Null coming over, and he's just kind of looking at the pile you've got.
I'm gonna look at him like you know how James Franco looked at Seth Rogen in the interview when he accused him of being friends with Kim Jong-un? I'm gonna look at him like that. And then I'm gonna fork this thing off the fucking edge of the boat.
All right, with that, you sweep, and it just takes, and just scatters in the wind. You just sit there and you just kind of poke at the other pieces, just, yeah. All right, Palasyr, you, as you turn around to hit the switch, you notice that Rose is full tilt running towards you.
Palsyr's just going to go. And he is going to walk around the corner, and he is now actually on the
stairs
level.
Going up.
No, so Palasyr is going down below deck.
Oh, okay. Then the doors have closed, and you are now. Which one do you go to? Do you go the second level or third level?
Second level. I'm going to my room.
Okay. Rose, the doors have closed. You hear the elevator go down, and there's a button in front of you.
You gotta wait for it to come back up.
In case of a fire, there has to be stairs. Are there stairs?
There are no stairs.
Fuck.
In case of a fire, we're fucked.
I'm going to go on my comm, talking to Dargo, whatever his name is.
You going to Dargo over here?
Dargo.
Yep, I'm saying, Dargo, Palasyr, he stole an eye. I don't know what it is. Should we be worried?
Are you running or are you walking towards him?
He's talking on the comms.
I'm talking on the comms.
Oh.
That's right. She did get an earpiece.
Will she
He-
be able to pull
he
him out of his...
pauses. He pauses in the middle of striking the various vines. He kind of looks at it over his shoulder at you, and you see like his shoulders drop a little bit, and his pupils start to pin back a little bit in, and he just sighs. And he finishes walking around, killing the rest of the vines off. He sticks the sword. Before he sticks the sword back, he talks to it, and it stops glowing and turns back into a very shiny rapier. And he puts it back into its scabbard, and he just starts walking back towards the ship and goes, "We're going to have to land the ship so we can see if we need to make repairs. Finish whatever business you have to do."
Now hug Dargo.
Alright,
Is there
that was
find the navigator, see if there's a city or something nearby, or do we want to just stop in the middle of the woods?
Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, like what are they doing while we're upstairs just fucking shit up? Like, are they just all hiding?
Well, the kitchen staff, the kitchen kid is, and so is the map maker. The
I don't think.
The barbarian, he's literally just like lying in a hammock, just sitting there whistling to himself.
Just wondering what the hell is going on.
He's just like, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm literally here just to like manage the ship.
I'm not security. I'm a navigator. Not my pig, not my farm.
We need to upgrade his paycheck.
All right, guys. So yeah, that you guys like, are you gonna try to go a little farther, or do you want to just?
I'm going to confront Palasyr.
Alrighty, you are at this point, after being on the ship for 2 weeks, you are familiar where Palasyr's room is.
So during the time that it takes her to wait for the elevator to come back up and then come back down and then march to my room, I am going to be asking the eye some questions.
Alrighty.
Move your person.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure Palasyr's room has a bug in it.
Yeah, it always does. It makes Palasyr very uneasy, but he's going to deal.
I'm going to move down and look at Palasyr with his bug room.
No, I have a better idea.
Palasyr
no.
locks... Are there locks on these doors?
You can lock the doors.
I knew he was going to do that. That's why I have a better idea.
Oh, no.
Palasyr locks his door that he assumes Rose is going to break down, which is going to be added to the repair bill when we land. It's all part of the plan. It's no big deal. So Palasyr sets the eye on his end table and sits on his bed and then looks at it and just goes, "What do you want from us?"
It's just staring at you right now.
Like how? Like just wide-eyed, or like is it?
Oh, it doesn't blink.
Like...
It doesn't blink. It's just staring at him.
Fucking Hermaeus Mora.
Palasyr's gonna go, "Is there something I can do for you?"
No response.
Palasyr is gonna take a deep breath and just go, "Asmodeus."
Don't bring his ass to the ship!
You feel
help
nothing. There is no contact.
That is a good sign. That means that this is not worthy of Asmodeus' attention. And Palasyr is going to go, "Oh, okay." And he's going to squish the eye in his hand and then just go, "Ew! Ew!"
Oh, fuck!
Oh, no, you're going to go, "Ow, ow," because as you squeeze it, it sprouts spikes, and you squeeze a ball of spikes.
Palasyr, that was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea.
You take 2 damage.
It's in my mouth.
It's in my mouth.
Palasyr, I want you to make a perception roll as well.
Oh boy.
You've been infected with syphilis. You will die in 3 days.
You have acquired super crabs.
Maybe just super crab?
No. You open your hand and you notice that you've crushed the root. The eye isn't there anymore. It's already shriveling up in your hand. But that's all you see.
Okay. Palasyr just, ow. Whatever.
Your hand is bleeding, by the way.
Yeah, so Palasyr is going to sit on his bed facing his door and just wait.
Do you unlock the door, or is it still locked?
I'm not gonna unlock the door.
All
Hang
right.
on, I got this. Don't break the door down. I got this.
Oh God.
Well, are you catching up with me? Because I'm a woman on a...
First and foremost, I'm going to go comfort Dargo because I feel like he's really sad right now, which is why he came out of a blood rage.
All right. So, Fleck, where are you moving to? Because I see Rose is in front of Palasyr's room and just, I guess, staring at the door.
Too late, baby, now.
So, Fleck, you come down.
I'm going to comfort Dargo, and I'm going to assume that I can see Rose standing outside of Palasyr's door, acting seemingly pissed.
Well, you can't because these are walls, and then these little partitions are doors.
Where's the door at? Where's the door at?
See these gray markings that I've got in front of certain walls? Those are doors.
Okay, I got you. Why is there just one gun? All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna head to my room to take a nap anyway.
All right, you head to the door. Yeah, Rose, you get to the door. What are you doing?
I'm gonna ask Rose what the hell's going on. Like, what's wrong?
Yeah, Palasyr grabbed an eye. I don't know what this thing is, but he's pretty shady. So
I'm gonna try the door. I guess it's locked.
Shady.
You're not even gonna knock? You guys are so rude.
I'm guessing the door's locked.
The door is locked.
So
Hey,
I assume
shit.
Palasyr here's the rattle.
Hey, ship. Palasyr is injured and requires medical assistance. Please activate the bug in his room.
You hear a buzzing noise. By the way, wait. Flex, did you do this on open comm or were you talking just directly to the AI?
I guess whatever gets the gold done. Does it matter?
Okay, choose.
Fucking AI.
You hear initializing, sir, and Palasyr, in your room, you hear a whirring noise, and the container in the corner of your room opens, and the spider thing unfolds and starts walking towards you.
Palasyr just, oh, son of a bitch. Whack! Oh, hey, what's up, man? No. Parts. Hell yeah.
A new player enters the fray.
Now
I'm concerned.
Game.
yeah.
Game.
I will find a way to
Hey-oh.
It's apparently
Ding.
poker night after this.
Oh.
So Palasyr is going to just take a deep breath and he just, I hate this crew. And then he sits down on his bed and just wait for it to be over.
And the spider climbs on top of the bed and starts administering treatment to you.
Palasyr just like shaking with anger. Just these fuckers.
I'm
are
gonna
so
look
stupid.
at Rose and be like, he might not unlock the door, but he's having a shit time. And I'm gonna go take a nap.
Wait,
Palasyr is having a shit
hey,
time.
where did we put the giant bed for Fleck?
The bed is in Fleck's room. I just didn't... Wait, hold on. Wait.
I think Flex room is bottom left.
Because I'm gonna need a bed.
No, mine is.
No,
Mine
that's-
is bottom.
that's,
This is
no.
top.
That's right. Your puppeteer down there.
Oh, this is Fleck's room?
Yeah, top left is foot.
Okay. I will try to get one set up in there later. Which, by the way, just for adding to this, there you go, Palasyr.
Palasyr is just going to talk to the AI. Just, will you please ask for my consent next time before doing this?
Was
I am unconscious.
requested by another crewmate, sir.
I am well aware of who this was requested by. Please ask for my consent next time, unless I am unconscious.
Both
Understood.
times we have not asked for his consent, and I've just made it worse.
Palasyr's like, good spider.
Null, what are you doing during all this?
Ooh boy. I guess I want to try to figure out where we're going because if we're going to a city, that
Yeah, I
means I
think
can
we're
get
about to
supplies.
Shit, I guess-
How do I get
okay.
If we're going to the woods, then I really can't do
Do they
it.
want cash or do they want coins?
Well, you ask Dargo, who's like, I'm just gonna land the ship. There's a clearing up ahead. And then I'm gonna send the AI's bots to start trying to administer any repairs they find.
Okay. Have we scanned the area again?
Not yet, but I can initiate that if you like.
Por favor.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Rose, you notice the other bug climbs back in that little capsule, and you see the capsule actually just kind of lowers even with the floor. And yeah, the bug is gone. Palasyr, you're not having a good time.
I don't know whose room I'm in.
You're in somebody's room, but I don't
now.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
yours
just
now.
laid down. I'm like, fuck it, I'm tired.
It was unoccupied. Unless Dargo picked it.
Time goes on. You guys have officially landed. Yeah, the bug has finished its duty and returns to its capsule area, Palasyr.
So what does that do for me exactly? Is that the equivalent of a long rest? Is that just health regen? What is that?
It is the equivalent of health regen, is what it is.
Fuck yeah, I'll take it.
How do I?
This is me speaking metagame right now. I will take it. That's awesome. Me as Palasyr is fuck that. I'm glad it's over.
All right, guys, you have officially are in the middle of a clearing in a forest. You're on the ground. Dargo reports to you all. There's a couple readings of animals out here, but as far as the AI tells me, there's nothing that's a current danger. There's some things off in the distance, but they're not really showing interest in us.
Rose is snoring. She's asleep for a long rest.
Yeah, Weck's pretty fucking tuckered out too, so.
Palasyr's good. He cast one hex.
You're welcome.
That's it.
Out of game, you're welcome.
Actually, Jason, does that count as a short rest?
This will count as a short rest because it took from coming down slowly and then like the ship actually settling and stuff going on. I'm going to consider that for about an hour or so in total.
So, Danny, for your situational awareness here, warlocks do not have to take a long rest to get their spell slots back.
Nice.
So, anyways, all right.
I didn't know that.
Dargo is going to wander through here, and he's going to knock on Rose's door. Rose, do you wake up?
She's snoring.
He sits there for a minute waiting, and then goes, shrugs his shoulders. He wanders over to Null and knocks on your door, Null.
Alright.
The doors slide open, he walks in, he goes, "Can I speak to you, please?"
Eater.
Yeah.
Can you fix mine?
So, not... And he sits on the edge of your bed, he looks up at his hands for a second, just sighs and goes, "I don't normally like to show that particular side of myself, but obviously there were some extenuating circumstances.
Understandable.
That being said, I would later like to have a sit-down discussion with all of you and find out kind of more of a ballpark of what's going on. Because I feel a little lost on certain details.
Aren't we all?
That being said, is there anything you would like to bring to my attention at all? Anything about yourself that I should possibly know?
So, I don't know how you're going to take this, but apparently,
don't you tattle on me, bitch.
No.
Snitch.
So, I got word from another goddess that my past may come back to haunt me when we reach the Empire City. So, just throwing that out there.
He sits there, he just rubs his temples and goes, "Is there anything past-wise that should concern me?"
No, I think I could probably handle it. There's nothing, godlike or magical.
Character wipe. Next round.
Yeah.
He goes, "All right, fair enough. I already tried Rose. If you can if you see her, if you can send her my way so I can ask a couple of questions to her. I'm gonna go check on Fleck real quick. He gets up and he wanders over and knocks on your door, Fleck. What are you doing, Fleck?
Well, I'm waking up. Yeah, I'm waking up now because I mean I wasn't
You
really.
just decided to take a short
throat.
nap. You're like, I'm frustrated, Palasyr. It's time for a nap.
Mission of the day accomplished.
Takes a lot out of me.
You just feel so fulfilled. You're just like, all right, that's it for the day. That's all I need to do.
You start to arise to the sound of knocking at your door.
Door open. I didn't lock it.
He kind of hears you mumble, and the door opens, and he wanders in. He sees you lying in this. As he wanders in, he almost trips over the edge of the bed that is blocking the doorway. He's like, ah!
God.
He catches himself on the door frame and looks at you and goes, huh, nice.
Nice.
He looks around and goes, so, did you have a good rest?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Best you've had in a while, I'd imagine.
How you doing, bud?
I've been better. I'd like to apologize formally for that unbecoming display of emotion I had. I'm normally, as you've noticed, much more even-tempered, and I would describe myself as jovial, as it were. But I know none of us have really had like a real sit-down with each other, and so I'm aware that you don't really have a frame of reference for where my anger stems from.
I would assume it stems from the death of our mutual friend. And I'm not going to say her name.
When you say that, he winces, and you see his nose curls up a little bit. He goes, yes, that would be a good description.
Fleck's trying to level with Dargo. He's not worried about Dargo going on a fucking blood rage, because Fleck's a big believer in you got to let that shit out.
He swallows. He goes, I'm not sure what your past is. I can tell that you have a good heart, probably out of everyone I've met in this kind of weird crew. Probably the biggest heart out of everyone. That being said, it's hard for me to express myself to others outside of just, it's a job. Kemp was the one. No, please. He chuckles. He goes, please no. He goes, you have to understand. He goes, I actually was saved by Kemp when I was younger. She was the reason I'm even here, or why. And he points at the scar, which is the one that runs from the top of his head down across his nose to his chin. He goes, this could have been much worse if it wasn't for her intervening.
And getting
So, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate that.
Anytime, bud.
If you see Rose or Palasyr, Rose I'd like to speak to. Palasyr, I actually found out.
A chuckle when he says Palasyr.
He kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow. I can only assume that's going to be like that racket you were making with Rose a couple weeks ago outside of his room.
Yeah.
I assumed. For Rose, I want to kind of ask her a couple questions. And for Palasyr, before all of this happened, I did come across some more information about that scroll he sent over to me to look over. So,
can I hear anything that's being said?
No, these are very thick. These are very well made walls.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check his. He goes, I'm going to go knock. I've already checked Rose's door. She is surprisingly loud of a sleeper. And he's gonna say, I've got one last stop, which is if you see Palasyr, if I'm not able to get a hold of him, just let him know that I've got the information. And with that, he's gonna turn around and he's gonna depart your room and he's gonna head over to Palasyr's and knock knock.
Palasyr is going to open the door more quickly than would seem necessary.
I mean, the doors are automatic. They just whooshed.
Oh, okay. Palasyr is going to be standing right in front of the door. Just, I see you're feeling better.
I'm recovered.
Do come in.
No, I don't have to come in. We'd probably have to go downstairs because I actually did find some information about that scroll before all of this happened.
Palasyr's just going to walk and talk it is.
All right. He starts explaining how he was looking over the scroll and he heads to the elevator. He takes you. As you go, you guys get down to the downstairs and you see, as you walk out, you see your kitchen staff guy. He's the gnome's just kind of blustering around. He's like, oh my goodness, there's so much happened. So much has happened. He's still he's a little shaken still. So Kestrel looks up at you all. I had to remind myself. I was like, what did I name that guy?
We didn't remember either.
Kestrel looks at you, goes, I'm sorry, I don't have anything prepared right now. If you'd like it in Dargo ways, and he's like, no, I need some room. I've got some stuff to talk about with Palasyr over here. If you can just scoot for a minute. And it's like, of course. And he heads out, and Dargo's going to move over to one of the crates over here. Palasyr, where are you? Are you coming out? Like, he's got it right here.
Okay, yeah, I'm standing right next to him.
And he's going to... Oh, you're standing right here then?
You should be able to see me.
Well, you were over here. That's why I was like, that's not beside him.
Yeah, I had to move.
Okay, sorry. So anyways, he unrolls the scroll, and he starts going over. He's like, you see these designs here? He's like, I started doing some investigation. I think I came across something that might be interesting. He goes, with your permission, I want to try something real quick.
Is it potentially detrimental to me?
I don't believe it's detrimental to any of us, but I also don't know what it's going to do.
I love trying new things.
Alrighty. With that, he kind of, like, he shakes his hands out. He looks down. You hear him start, under his breath, he starts talking. You can make out little bits here and there. As he does, he finishes and puts his hand on the scroll, and all of a sudden, from over here, you smell sulfur.
Oh, no.
And Dargo, he backs up, looks, and you see, stepping out of the shadow over here, Asmodeus steps out.
What have you done?
Dargo raises his hands and goes, "What is that?"
Palasyr, I would tell you not to worry, but that would be bad advice.
Palasyr, I want you to make an insight check real quick.
Dog shit.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn.
Based on that, make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Asmodeus grabs your ass cheek.
Probably.
Oh, well, that's going to end poorly.
It's a dex save. It always ends poorly.
As Asmodeus walks towards you, you notice as he walks, his feet actually pass through the crate.
What the hell?
Dargo whips around, grabs your wrists, and slaps manacles on them, and then slams your head against the crate.
Palasyr just...
No. Oh, no.
Is there something I can help you with?
He draws his sword and pushes it right against your neck, and he just holds it there, and he says one word, which is blaze, and it just lights up, and you feel radiant energy pulsing at your neck. And he goes, "You and me have things to speak of."
It seems that way. Start talking.
Oh. that's good. You're so much more pleasant right now. Oh, by the way, if you do try anything, I'm guessing you like your head attached to your shoulders?
Generally,
Dargo's
yes.
gonna gut you like a fish.
Good, because I wouldn't like you to attempt anything, not that you can right now. And as he says that, you notice that there are inscriptions all over the manacles.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? I'm lost.
Dargo wants to chop my head off.
Iridium cuff, dog.
Oh.
More
Okay.
than usual.
Ah.
Asmodeus is on the goddamn boat.
As this has happened, Asmodeus fades out of existence.
Like, I'm gonna let you handle your personal business.
That was not Asmodeus. That was this scroll revealed to Dargo, is my assumption, revealed to Dargo who my master was. And now Dargo is doing...
Dargo's just
Upsetting spaghetti.
holding the sword at your neck still, and he's just looking at you and going, you have a lot to speak of. First off, where's the eye?
I could not get any information out of it, and it did not seem to be of any consequence to my patron, who you are now aware of.
He raises an eyebrow when you say that.
So I attempted to get rid of it. It attacked me using spikes that emanated from the eye itself, and I believe it's gone, but it may or may not be.
He sits
I
there
want to
and
do a sweep of the ship.
he kind of looks at you and goes, what is that you meant about a patron?
So that being that you just saw, I assume you don't know what that was.
Oh, this, and he raises his hand, and you hear him whisper the same words, and an image of Asmodeus walking appears again.
Yes. You don't know who that is.
I don't have a clue who that is.
Well, he is a very close, we'll call it acquaintance of mine. Is there any way you would want to have this conversation in a more comfortable environment?
Oh, I can make this much more comfortable. As you say that, he goes, ship, AI, initiate fail-safe safe house. The lights dim and the humming that you've heard through the ship just slowly powers down.
Initiate barn door protocol.
Order 66, kill all Palasyrs. So
All
Palasyr,
renditions. All right, I hate to cut this. I hate to interject. I do have to dip off the.
I know, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll miss you.
I will
Have a good
definitely
one,
be
man.
watching the episode as to get notes for the lore. So
Indeed.
Yeah.
So Palasyr is currently face down, like face smashed into a crate.
Oh, he's just holding the blade to your neck. He's not pushing except with the blade.
Yeah. So Palasyr's just like, I legitimately don't understand the hostility.
I'm not sure why you don't understand the hostility. You're the only one here that I'm not trusting that much right now.
And you probably shouldn't, but open
Obviously.
hostility is very different than mistrust.
Well, let's try to look at it from my viewpoint. One of the best people I've ever encountered in my life was murdered by a creature, and then you decide to keep a piece of it.
Why would we not want to know more about it? It is clearly
Because it
a
needs to be
recurring
destroyed.
enemy.
It
We're
doesn't
not
matter.
destroying it, clearly. You cast a level 6 fireball from my recollection at this thing, and it didn't destroy it. These are minions of some sort, tendrils, reaching out from a source. I wanted to learn about the source, because it is clearly going to come back and try its hand at killing us again.
I'm aware it's going to come back. I
How are
didn't
you
say
aware
that
it's
I
gonna come
killed
back?
it when I was down there, did I?
No, you did not. So do you know more about this than we do?
I don't know a damn thing about this aside from the fact it is very hard to kill, and apparently it still remembers everyone.
Yes, quite. So it knows about us. We know nothing about it. I am attempting to change that, and everyone seems to be, no offense, acting like children about it.
Well, how about instead you loop people in on the plan instead of trying to take it upon yourself? Otherwise, we could have had this a much more pleasant conversation.
You seemed distracted. The female tried to tackle me, and the other two were yelling and kicking things off the deck.
You didn't think maybe yell at them or let someone know what you were trying to do? Because from what everybody, I assumed off of what I was seeing on the cameras, you went in your room and wouldn't come out, and no one was able to talk to you.
Correct. And, well, if anyone had tried to actually talk to me instead of having the robot spiders on the ship accost me, I would have been more than happy to reveal my plans to them. But they were, as I said, acting like children. I understand your motives, and I do not fault you for anything you were feeling at the time. However, the rest of them just inanely destroying these potential clues seemed childish.
What is Asmodeus?
We might want to have a sit-down conversation about this.
Oh, you would like to bring other people into this, not just myself?
Oh, there are other people in this group that are aware of Asmodeus. But yes, it is a more in-depth conversation as it affects all of us. And I don't want any of this being a surprise and then you chopping my head off.
He wants witnesses, is what he's saying. He wants witnesses around.
The others are less likely to chop my head off, but the cleric is potentially like me to light me on fire. And I don't like being on fire either.
Gonna brain him with the knife.
He kind of nods and goes, yeah, I like her a lot for some reason.
You would.
Well,
Palasyr doesn't say that part. He just smirks.
He looks at you and goes, she hasn't lied to me as far as I know. You have.
As far as you know. I have yet to lie to you. I just am not as forthcoming with every bit of information about myself with strangers as the rest of the group is. And you haven't asked.
Haven't or have a ass?
Also, you have thick ass cheeks that clap together when you walk.
Clap, clap, clap.
You are dummy thick, sir.
Goodness
Dummy
gracious.
I'm going to alert the guard.
Palasyr is just going to kind of turn his eyes as much as he can to look at Dargo and just... I understand that you're angry, and I understand that you're not really angry with me. If we can please have a more civilized version of this conversation, I would appreciate it.
He goes, okay, we can do that. And he lets the sword off of your neck. Fail-safe, protocols, safe house down, please. And the ship's lights come back up, and you hear Kestrel knocking on the door like, hello, can I come back in? Please, sir, let me in.
This was more of an unsafe house. Palasyr's going to kind of smirk.
What happened? I was in the elevator and no one let me out. I was stuck. Why?
Oh, terribly sorry. There must have been a malfunction.
Dargo goes over and claps on the back. I'm so sorry about that moment, boy. Can I get you anything? He's like, no. I'm gonna go back to my crates. And he wanders back over to his stuff and continues back to his cleaning and everything.
Being trapped in an elevator must be disconcerting.
Dargo sits there and he taps his chin for a minute and goes, okay. Walks over, he pulls, he reaches in his bag of holding, pulls out a small key, and he waves it over the manacles and they undo, and he pops it back into his bag.
Palasyr is just going to kind of nod and just, if you would in the future, I would appreciate if we did the civilized talking before you try to chop my head off. Just as professional courtesy.
He looks at you and goes, first off, one, if I had wanted to cut your head off, you'd be looking at your body right now.
Quite.
Two, I do professional business with professional people, which means two people agreeing to work together on even playing field. So far, I have not been on the same even playing field as any of you. No one has explained anything to me. Obviously, since there are things going on, I'm aware there are things going on that not all of you are telling me. Just because I mostly stay in the shiphold doesn't mean that I am just here. I do get off, and when I do, I like to do my own checking.
I'm assuming you didn't hold your sword to anyone else's throat that is hiding things from you.
No.
And
They
I'm
haven't
not
given-
actively hiding anything from you. It
Yes.
just hasn't come up.
But you're
Although
also
it's
the only one that I was concerned about getting aggressive.
Hmm.
The others are pretty laid back. You're the one that's kind of the wild card. I don't trust wild cards.
The one way to typically get me aggressive is to put hands on me. And while I am being very understanding right now, I would prefer that you did not do that again.
Well, as long as I don't have cause to, we should be fine.
Well, would you care to get the rest of the crew together so we can have our little powwow?
Sure, let's do this. Wanders up. And he makes his way up into the ship, and he heads to Rose's door. This time, however, he stops outside Rose's door, and have you been following him, Palasyr?
Yep.
He goes, okay, you want to see something funny, though?
Kind of.
AI, initiate retrieval. Officer Rose. All of a sudden, you hear a scuffling noise, and Rose, the door's open, and she is being dragged by her boot by the mouth of one of the spider robots.
She's still asleep.
Palasyr's just going to watch her being dragged in front of us and just... I love it and I hate it at the same time because I know it could happen to me.
Don't worry. I haven't told any of the other crew about this. You're the only one. So consider this as a way of kind of making things a little better and taking some of the tension away. How's that work?
It's working more than I'd care to admit.
You're the only one aside from me who knows about it.
Oh, I am going to abuse this at the best possible moment.
He snaps his finger, goes... Walks up to Rose and goes, And you see him reach into his bag of holding. He pulls out this clay pot. And he goes, watch this. Turns it upside down, and it just starts raining water. Just stream over and over. It just doesn't stop. As long as he's holding it upside down, it's just pouring water over Rose's head.
I'd imagine Rose is awake.
I'm awake. I'm just kind of confused.
That, by the way, my friends, is a jar of ever-flowing water. It takes approximately 50 gallons before it runs out of one tilt.
Wow.
There are actually items out there that you can do that with alcohol or any beverage you want.
Alchemist pot. They're great. Or alchemist jar. They're wonderful.
I want a liquid. Specify which liquid. Dump.
So, yeah, Rose, you are sputtering awake, and you, notice that Palasyr and Dargo are looking down at you with Dargo with this pot just kind of held out. And you look down and notice your foot is being held in kind of like the robotic, the mandibles of the spider end in almost like four-fingered hands. Like, that's how it grabs and moves things and fixes things. And it's just holding onto your boot and just looking at you with its, 8 eyes.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot happening when you wake up. You think you're still dreaming, probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty groggy. I'm looking at stuff, not really sure what's happening, and hey guys.
Palasyr just, good morning, sweetheart. I hope you're not in a tackling mood.
I don't know. I'm pretty tired. What's happening?
Oh, we're having a meeting. Welcome to the party.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
Oh, it's late afternoon right now. It's probably 4 in the afternoon.
10 health left, guys. I was beat. I took a lot from those jackets.
So, if you guys would like to follow me, and he heads into what you guys have figured out was a meeting room, but has become the cartography room at this point, because it was sequestered by the, wonderful Asimir with the glasses who gets very excited about geography and just maps in general.
Indeed.
And as you guys walk in, she looks up and she's like, "Huh? Can I help you?"
Town meeting. Out, please.
Well, I mean, is this the
She kind of
officers' meeting?
flutters her wings, and then when you say "out, please," her wings just kind of sag, so the tips are dragging on the ground a little bit.
Palasyr does not want her in on this meeting. If you guys want her in on this meeting, you are going to have to try to convince Palasyr that she is good to keep in on the meeting.
Who is this?
This is our navigator.
I like her.
Yes, you are a huge fan of her.
She's very, very. She has this very disheartened look on her face right now, Rose.
Rose is just gonna be like, "Girl, don't listen to him. He's an asshole."
She walks
We'll see
over.
that later.
She walks over and just hugs you and just leans her head on your shoulder and goes, "I like you. You give off good feelings, and I'm sorry. It's bad. I'm not used to people talking like that to me. This is why I like maps and staying in the libraries."
I'll handle it. I'll set him
Those
straight.
are nice.
Palasyr's just looking at this like, oh my god. They're all children. Every one of them is a child.
Dargo walks over and pats her on the back. She looks at him really quickly. He's like, "Miss, please, if you could. I know Kestrel downstairs says he was going to be starting on making some food. If you'd like, he probably could fix you something." She perks up at the idea of food, and she's like, "Oh, okay." And then she wanders out. And Dargo just looks at you all and just goes, "Really? No people skills whatsoever? Come on."
Be nice to her.
I only have them when I need them.
Seeing you guys argue, he slams his hand on the table and sit!
Oh,
Palasyr's gonna smile at him, just, you're gonna learn so much today. He's gonna take a seat.
He sits down and then places both hands and goes, "Okay, now that I've got your attention." Smiles, has the big goofy smile again. I know Fleck is taking a siesta again, as it were.
Oh, Fleck's allowed to take a siesta. Okay.
I
Well,
want to wake up the baby.
I already talked
just
to
as
Fleck.
invested in this as we are.
Fine. Go get him then.
Palasyr just smiles. Okay. And he goes up to the door.
Oh no.
And he
What
just
have I
gets
done?
light rapping. Just rap.
oh, no answer.
Just nice little baby knocks. Just, oh, he doesn't appear to be showing up. Oh, actually, I can do one better.
Oh no.
Do these doors have cracks in the bottom?
Not really. It's pretty much flush.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But he did not lock his door. You can just open it. Like, just press the button and it'll...
Oh, okay. Palasyr's just going to open the door. He's going to walk over.
Fleck is just sprawled out. Like, belly is hanging out because he's just got his shirt tucked to the side. He's just... Looks like he was scratching his stomach as he fell asleep. Just...
Palasyr's just going to go, you know what? No, I'm saving it. And he's just going to walk back in the room and just... Someone else wake up the...
Dargo raises his hands like, "Really?"
He's just like, and he's just going to turn to Dargo and just go, I'm saving it, man. I'm saving it.
Dargo walks over and goes, "Hold on." Walks in, and you hear this resounding just...
What the fuck did he say to Fleck?
What? Get up. House meeting. Dargo walks back up. He'll be out. Walks down, plops himself down the seat. A very kind of disgruntled Fleck. Normally his dreads are tied back. This time, like, it came loose, so they're just like hanging in his face and over his shoulders.
So he looks like a weeping willow tree.
Yes. A very, very large weeping willow. He looks at you, He just kind of plops down, sits cross-legged on the floor.
So
All
on
right.
this note, I think the next session is going to be very, very informative for everybody.
Dargo looks around and goes, "All right. Guess we'll begin." And that's where we'll end this episode.
Yup.
I figured that was good timing, is because I'm like, I can't dig too much into this because I want to see what Aaron says.
Me too. He's going to have lots of reactions to lots of things. By the way, I think he's probably going to punch Dargo when he wakes up because he punches me when I try to wake him up, which is why I didn't wake him up.
Oh, that's why. I wondered. I was like, why do you not do that? Anyways.
I know he would punch me, and I would tell you that he would punch me even though he's not here.
On that note, guys, we are the Dungeoneers of Depravity. We love you all. Too much tongue. Too much tongue.
No such thing.
That is a such thing.
See? Ha! I called it! I called it!
Played before, but all right, I'll take that.
I'm talking about kissing. What are you talking about?
Ooh. On that note, we're going to call it an evening, guys. Love you all. Have a good night. We will see you all. Well, yeah, Sunday I should be doing a recap this Sunday.
Sweet. I'll be there.
I don't have any pressing matters as far as
asleep.
I know. I know you'll be asleep, Mr. Japanese time.
Yeah.
Good night.
Mr. I live in a super cool place.
Mr. I'm too good but got quarantined for 2 weeks. Suck it. I'm glad you got quarantined. I hope it happens again.
Please.
Please.